Hello, gentle viewers. It is I, Lucy, Countess of Charleston. I wanted to talk to you today about etiquette. Tarquin, please put the fish knife down. No, sorry, not that kind of etiquette. I was discussing it with the Marquis of Grafton recently, and reported how sadly lacking some members of the Fallout 76 community were, and I decided it was time we discussed etiquette in the game. So with the help of the Ton on Twitter, I have compiled a list of etiquette faux pas and the correct way to behave, unless you wish the Ton to think you a bounder and a cad. When entering a public event, if you are the first to arrive, how shockingly droll, please do not start the event. You usually have 8 minutes. This allows other players to arrive after perhaps having to repair their weapons, and makes for a much more lively event. More enemies will spawn, and you will get better rewards and more XP. No one likes to arrive to find the event about to fail because someone has started it early and is unable to do it on their own. These are community events. Please be considerate of the community. If you are at an event that requires you to guard certain points, please find a point and stick to it. Racing around and getting in the way doesn't help anyone, and it makes it look like you have a urinary tract infection. If possible, when discovering legendary enemies, please feel free to share your bounty. The universal come hither sign works well for this. One-shotting a legendary mole miner with a heavy gun or legacy weapon does not make you look like a hero to your fellow players, especially when people are racing to finish the scoreboard. When inviting the Queen to tea, your nuke placement is paramount. Obviously, it's important to include the fissure. Yes, I have seen people miss. Not all players are decked out to withstand radiation damage, so it is important to leave a spawn point clear of your nuke so people can travel there. Drop Site 9 is the most popular, and here is a good guide to placing your nuke to facilitate this. If you line the marker up with the river, everyone is happy. Other spawn points are available if you wish some variety, but please do not place your nuke so that none are available. When battling the Queen, please be aware that if she is about to land and you try to shoot her out of the air, that this will often prevent her from landing, which lengthens the event and prevents some players from being able to do damage. You may think you look dashing, prancing about in your power armour with your Gatling laser, but all the ladies present just roll their eyes and think, inadequate acreage. If you are in a silo planning to launch a nuke and someone gets there before you, please be patient. Either nuke Earl or wait until the current version of Scorched Earth has finished. Some members of the Ton have reported players nuking a current event which kills everyone and their queen. Please do not join a casual or events team and go into a daily op and expect your team to follow you. If you want to do a daily op, please start a daily op team. When you load into a daily op, please do not run off and start it immediately, especially if not all of the team have arrived. During uplink daily ops, please try to stay within the uplink area to ensure the counter moves more quickly. There is nothing more disheartening than to finish a daily op at 8 minutes and 2 seconds. As a general rule, follow your team leader. When members of the Ton visit, please ensure that any facilities like vendors or shelters that you wish to make available to them are easy to use and find. No one likes running around for 15 minutes trying to find your carefully concealed vendor. Please be careful with radiation shower placement. No one likes to be forced, especially those players who run bloodied builds or low-level players with mutations who have not yet received starched genes. Conversely, be a good guest. If you open a door, please close it. No one likes to wake up in bed with a mole rat, and yes, unfortunately, this has happened to me. If you must have your mic on whilst traversing the wasteland, please be aware that not everyone wants to hear you eating, burping and farting. Yes, we can hear you. I believe a young lady fainted recently at the sounds emitted by a young man, who was obviously not a gentleman. Be mindful of other players. Shooting at someone whilst at the vendor because you can't wait for 30 seconds makes you look like a toddler having a tantrum, and you are just wasting ammo. Also, going AFK at vendors or in people's camps is also terribly rude. Please find yourself a quiet spot on a roof somewhere. I hope you have found this video helpful. One looks forward to your opinions, which you can voice in the comments section below. Thank you to everyone on Twitter who contributed with their ideas. That's all from me today. Thank you for watching.